What's going on, guys? It is Cinema Saturday, where we break down a scene from a TV show or movie and provide my thoughts and perspective on how it's related to sales and business. This scene takes place in one of my favorite movies, The Big Short. Here's the scene, and then we'll break it down.
You smell that? You smell that? I smell money. This is your basic.
Okay, hi. How are you?
Have a seat.
Okay, Mr. Vennett from Deutsche Bank. Here we have. So how many people have you talked to about this trade?
A few. There's definitely some interest.
Oh, my boss would have my ass.
Yeah, no. You crazy,
That's
Jerry?
not gonna-
Get lost, Jared.
You.
Which is why you're here talking to us, a wrong number. Sounds like there's a lot of interest.
All right. A few people have invited us in just to laugh at me on this deal. Is that you?
No.
Is that what this is?
That's not what this is. That's just how Mark is. Let's see what you got.
I'm sorry.
You smell that? What is that?
What?
What's that smell?
A cologne?
No.
Opportunity.
No. Money.
Okay.
I smell money.
Okay.
Chris. God damn it.
Sorry.
This is your basic mortgage bond. All right? The originals were simple. They were just thousands of AAA mortgages bundled together, guaranteed by the U.S. government. The modern ones are different. They're private, and they're made up of layers of tranches. The highest level AAAs getting paid first, the lowest rated Bs getting paid last, taking on defaults first. Now, obviously, if you're buying Bs, you can make more money, but they're a little risky. Sometimes they fail. Chris? Somewhere along the line, these Bs and double Bs went from a little risky to dog shit. Where's the trash?
Behind you.
I'm talking rock bottom FICO scores. No income verification. Adjustable rates, dog shit. The default rates are already up from 1% to 4%, fellas. And if they rise to 8%, and they will, a lot of these triple Bs are going to 0 too. And that, you're too close, is an opportunity.
Okay, you're saying that at 8% the bonds fail and we are already at 4%?
That's right.
If they go to 8, it's Armageddon.
Yeah, that's right.
How come nobody's talking about this?
You're completely sure of the math.
Look at him. That's my quant.
You're what?
My quantitative. My math specialist. Look at him. You notice anything different about him? Look at his face.
That's pretty racist.
Look at his eyes. I'll give you a hint. His name's Yang. He won a national math competition in China. He doesn't even speak English. Yeah, I'm sure of the math.
Actually, my name's Jiang, and I do speak English. Jared likes to say I don't because he thinks it makes me seem more authentic. And I got second in that national math competition.
So you're offering us a chance to short this pile of blocks. How?
With something called a credit default swap. It's like insurance on the bond, and if it goes bust, you can make 10 to 1, even 20 to 1 return, and it's already slowly going bust.
10 to 1, 20 to 1. No way.
And no one's paying attention. No one is paying attention because the banks are too busy getting paid obscene fees to sell these bonds.
But wait, you are the bank. I mean, you work for the bank. I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?
Aren't you the bank?
I work for the bank. I don't think like a bank. Big bank, small bank, I like to make money. All right? Let me put it this way. I'm standing in front of a burning house, and I'm offering you fire insurance on it.
How can these underlying bonds be as bad as you say? It wouldn't be legal.
Nobody knows what's in them. Nobody knows what's in the bonds. I've seen some that are 65% AAA rated, that I know for a fact are filled with 95% subprime shit with FICOs below 550.
Get the fuck out of here.
You want me to really blow your mind? When the market deems a bond too risky to buy, what do you think we do with it? Take a guess.
I don't know, you tell me.
All right. You think we just warehouse it on the books? No. We just repackage it with a bunch of other shit that didn't sell and put it into a CDO.
A CDO.
Yes, a CDO.
What is that?
This is where we take a bunch of Bs, double Bs, and triple Bs that haven't sold, and we put them in a pile. And when the pile gets large enough, the whole thing is suddenly considered diversified. And then the whores at the rating agency give it a 92, 93% AAA rating. No questions asked.
Say that again.
A collateralized debt obligation. It's important to understand because it's what allowed a housing crisis to become a nationwide economic disaster.
Could possibly be collated.
So somehow you're like the Dora the Explorer, and you're the first person who has found this thing.
Hold on. So mortgage bonds are dog shit. CDOs are dog shit wrapped in cat shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Institutions treat these CDOs like they're as solid as treasury bonds, and they're going to zero.
No, it can't be right. There are 500 billion in housing bonds sold last year alone. The ratings agencies, the banks, the fucking government. You're saying they're all asleep at the wheel?
Yeah. My whole department's long on this stuff. They call me Chicken Little. They call me Bubble Boy. A's, 0. B's, 0. Double B's, 0. Triple B's, 0. And then that happens.
What is that?
That's America's housing market. Thank you.
Fucking hey, Jared.
Shut your fucking mouth. Hang out with you.
Good. Okay.
Stack up, do the deal. Let's be friends.
We will see. Thank you.
Don't bullshit me.
All right.
You're gonna say no, aren't you?
No, I'm just evaluating right now. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Bye, Gerald.
I don't like it. He's playing us. He's playing us, he's got too much skin in the game, and he's dumping his position.
What if he's right?
You want him to be right.
Yes, I do. The banks have given us 25% interest rates on credit cards. They have screwed us on student loans that we can never get out from under. Then this guy walks into my office and says, those same banks got greedy, they lost track of the market, and I can profit off of their stupidity. Fuck, yeah, I want him to be right.
I mean, how come you don't hate this guy? He's everything you taught us not to trust.
I can't hate him. He is so transparent in his self-interest that I kind of respect him. Would I buy a car from him? No. Is he right about the mortgage market? Let's find out. Let's find out. Look, it's two very simple questions. Is there a housing bubble? And if there is, how exposed are the banks?
Yeah, okay.
Let's get on this quickly, too, because if he's right, every loser with a couple $1 million in a fund is going to be jumping on this. Let's go.
Out of all the great scenes in that movie, that's definitely my favorite. And another scene that we're showing you guys with a powerful and successful sales pitch, this one's really powerful because of the usage of the Jenga set, which is a visual aid. Right when he took the box off the Jenga set, he immediately captured the audience's attention. Audiences, especially at a sales pitch, they're going to be captivated by a visual aid because it's different, it's unique, it's exciting. They're not expecting it. They're expecting a boring PowerPoint like every other salesperson that walks into their office to pitch them puts together. It's boring. The audience can see it, touch it, feel it, interact with it, right? You can't do that with a PowerPoint. Visual aids are so important in a sales pitch to capture the audience's attention. Awesome. He captured the audience's attention in the sales pitch. He also captured my attention as I was sitting in the movie theater, right? He did a really good job with that, but now he has the really tough task of explaining what is exactly going on with the mortgage crisis. He smartly uses his visual aid by taking out the B's and the double B's and chucking them in the trash, which is demonstrating the problem with these CDOs. By using the visual aid, he was easily able to explain the problem and the opportunity to his audience. And I'm not a finance person, but when I watched this scene, I completely and fully understood the problem and the opportunity that he was trying to convey to the audience in the sales pitch. You guys know me. I'm a nerd when it comes to this stuff. I have done a ton of research on sales pitches, what to do, what not to do. And a stat that always stuck out to me was that 10% of what you say in a sales pitch is remembered. 10%. Now, if you use a visual aid like the Jenga set, a smart visual aid that makes sense within your pitch, they're going to remember 65% of what you said in that pitch weeks down the line. To sum it up, the reason why this was such a good sales pitch, they were not expecting to see a Jenga set in their conference room. It's different, unique, exciting. They weren't expecting it. It captured their attention right away. He was able to use that visual aid to easily explain the problem and the opportunity, and they're going to remember this meeting far better than if it was just a regular old sales pitch using PowerPoint. If you haven't seen the movie yet, definitely watch it after this video to see if the sales pitch worked. And hopefully we sold you on the idea of implementing visual aids in your sales pitches. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Like and subscribe, and look out for videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Cinema Saturday. Thanks for watching, guys.